well, something I got thinking about. Francis de Medici. I don't know if you realize who that is, but that's that's George Armstrong Custer. It's his soul, but that's who he was in different lifetimes. Hitler only has one ball. Francis de Medici. Oh, so, no, wait, the other name. Oh, I already said that. Alexei Romanov, the hemophiliac. See, he's always got some kind of major problem. And he's got the parents. They're trying to do everything they can to make sure that he survives and lives everything by doing their witchcraft and getting mystics, such as Rasputin, which I think most everyone knows what Rasputin did. It's pretty bad. But birds of a feather flock together. That's why they've got to do all this witchcraft and have someone that they poison and drug and whatever, chloroform and roofie, the people that are good, so they can sow their shadow on themselves. That's the kind of things that they do. But these people are involved in kidnapping my son, okay, and holding him hostage. All right. Do you realize the karma coming for you for doing that? It's gonna be bad. Yeah, I bet you don't know. Return my child to me. Stop fucking around or you will find out, just like other people have. It's that karma comes regardless. Like I said, never loses an address. Doesn't matter where you're at. If you do not free him, if the law officials don't search and find out, man, there's going to be karma around for everyone pertaining to what they did and didn't do. I mean, it's at the end of scripture. What is it? I'm coming quickly and my reward is with me. And everyone gets, according to what they have done. That's talking about karma. Karma's coming. You either did good or bad. So you're going to get good karma or bad karma. So everything is according to each person what they have done. Everyone has free will. Okay? These people that did horrible things, and they use this system, well, their judgment is to go through this system. So if they don't go through this system in this lifetime, they will go through it somewhere else. Okay? No matter what, they're going to get their karma, learn their lesson. They may not come back. You understand the greed, materialism, the Hopi prophecy? This is not a game. I mean, if you want to live and survive, you would do the smart thing. Okay? That's my cat walking around. You would do the smart thing and get healed, because you may have things, you may have some really bad karma coming for you and blind to it, that you can't see it, because if your heart's not intact and not awakened, okay, you're blind to a lot of things. So your only choice is to heal the chakras. You start at the root, which has to do with the red color. Red and green. Green's the heart, and everything's green in the world, right? Like plant life. And of course there's other colors, but you want to eat the colors of the chakras and stop eating meat. Notice the things that I put in the community post on YouTube. Expect the unexpected, but on YouTube it's just XPECT, because so much, you see, you put in expect the unexpected, it comes up so much. It made it hard for me to find, so I did it that way on YouTube. This isn't a game, folks, so you got to make your choice, and if you don't choose, then you're already choosing, and it's not the good choice. So you want to make that choice and make it clear to the universe what it is you do want, or you get swept away in a flood of emotions, or the Red Sea, of karma. There's all kinds of ways of looking at this. Someone can be really smart and have a lot of intelligence, but not see the other side, the flip side of things. They just see it the way that they're seeing it. Like if all they're looking at is all the dark stuff, but you have to see the light stuff too. There's light, there's dark, and there's just straight wicked and evil. And you really need to be able to see all of that. Light meaning like love and wisdom and stuff like that, but there's also, the dark side, which is, having a backbone, stand up for yourself. Pouring into yourself is having self-love. You have to take care of yourself. Put that oxygen mask on you first. but you do, care for others. You want them to wake up, and if they learn how to manifest, then they don't need anything from anyone, do they? And no one has the right to keep from someone what they manifested, because they don't know how to do it. Because they manifest backwards, because your karma, if you don't clear that karmic debt, you're always manifesting backwards. So, it's a choice. What do you want? You're going to tell the truth? Because, people love an underdog. You tell the truth, say you did some bad things with it, but you turned it around. Okay? You pay the price of what you did, but it gives you wisdom. Which way do you want this to go? It's like people want wisdom, but they don't want to go through what it takes to get it. Well, that's on you. You make a choice. I went through a lot of shit, a lot of really bad shit. And that's why, I have some, wisdom in these areas, because I went through a lot of shit. You're not going to have wisdom and know things about things if you're not, going through a lot. A lot. It takes a lot to know these things. Okay?